Hello everyone, welcome to the Solarclue channel. I am Akshay and I have brought a very interesting topic today which is on solar rooftop system, solar power system. This video is very important. What is special in this video? The speciality of this video is I will be covering each and every aspects of the solar power system. After watching this video, you don't have to watch anything. You don't have to watch second video. You don't have to ask any expert or you don't have to do research via your own. You will be able to do everything from vendor selection, from system selection, brand selection, maintenance, everything you will be able to understand by your own if you watch this video till end. So what are we covering in this video? We will be covering it why we need a solar power system. What is the requirement of this? Why people install solar power system? Second, what capacity we have to install? What is our requirement? We have decided to go for capacity, then we have to decide what type of system, on-grid system, off-grid or hybrid type of system. Which type of system is good for me? Because the same system can be installed in three different manners. You have to choose according to the merits and demerits of each type of system. After that selection, you have to decide you have to go for a subsidy program or a non-subsidy program. Oh, this question is very vague. If the subsidy program is there, of course we will go for a subsidy program. But no, not in all conditions. Sometimes a non-subsidy program is better than a subsidy program. I will tell you in this video. After that selection, we have to select brand. In brand selection only, we have to select our solar panel and inverter. Which brand of solar panel to buy, which inverter or which brand of inverter we have to buy. After all this selection, which you have to do by your own, then we have to do vendor selection. Let's say you have wanted to go for a system. Now you have put it in a market and 5 vendors have given you a quotation. How to choose which vendor is better from the others? By reading the quotation. You have to read the quotation. Quotations are not only to read how much is the last line item, how much finally I have to pay. There are a lot of things which you have to read while selecting a vendor. All these topics we are going to cover in this single video. So this video is little bit going to be a longer. So please watch this video. And if you have confusion after that also, you can directly call us on this number. We'll be explaining you again. So let's start. So first of all, we will start with why we need a solar power system. Why people install a solar power system in their houses, especially in the metro cities. Now in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities also, people have started installing a solar power system. But why we need it? Answer is, in a monthly basis, we are consuming a lot of electricity from our electricity board, and electricity boards are charging hefty amount from us. They have increased from 3 rupees in the last 10 years to now 7-8 rupees also they are charging per unit. I still remember I used to pay electricity bill of 500 rupees in my 10 years back. But the same consumption I have been doing, now I am getting a 3000 rupees electricity bill. So this is one of the factor. Second factor is green energy factor. By putting a solar power system, we are stopping the electricity board of making electricity via coal, which is polluting our environment. Third thing is economical factors. For example, if you think your electricity bill is 4,000 rupees of electricity bill, if you calculate if you are paying per month, you will not feel the pain that much. You will feel the pain, but not much. 4,000 rupees bill, okay, I will pay. But if you calculate it for the next 5 years, it will be coming 2,40,000 rupees. 4,000 into 12 into 5. 2,40,000 worth of electricity bill you are going to pay to the electricity board. That too, I am not calculating the increase in the electricity prices by the government every 1 year. Still, you are going to pay 2,40,000 rupees. Invest the same 2,40,000 rupees on your solar power system and get free electricity for the next 30 years minimum, because the warranty of a solar power system is 30 years on solar panels. Solar panels runs for 50 years also. Only the generation will be come down, but still it will save you a lot of electricity bill. So if I calculate the 30 years of electricity bill at 4,000 rupees, it will be coming somewhere around 14.5 lakh rupees. So means by investing a 2.4 lakh rupees, you are saving a 14.5 lakh rupees worth of electricity bill. Isn't that interesting? That is a very good return on investment. It is 20% return on investment. If you go for a fixed deposit, what we usually do, we get 6-7% of returns per year. In mutual fund, we get 14%. In stock market, we get 20, 22, 24% if we are lucky enough. But in solar power system, you get 20 to 30% return on investment depending on the capacity. Of course, you will be getting 20 to 30% returns per year with a lot of stability and 100% guarantee. Now, suppose if you have decided to go for a solar power system, the first thing which we have to calculate is capacity. How much capacity we need to install? How much capacity I need to install for my house? So there are a lot of factors. First factor is if you have an electricity electricity bill. You are living in that house and you have the electricity bill. Take that electricity bill. In that bill, consumption will be written in units, in numbers. How much units of consumption you have done in that particular month. Whatever is the value, divide it by 130. Take this formula, divide it by 130, and whatever the value comes, that capacity of solar power system you can put. For example, you are consuming 400 units of electricity per month. Divided by 130. It is coming somewhere around 3.1. So install 3 kilowatt or 3.1 kilowatt solar power system, your electricity will become almost zero. This is first scenario when you have the electricity bill. Second scenario, you don't have an electricity bill. You are building a new house and you are yet to move in that house. But now you have to speculate because you don't know what is your consumption. You have to speculate your future expenses. So first thing, if you are living in the same kind of house, so whatever house you are building, same kind of house you are currently living also, so electricity bill will be same, almost same. So use your old electricity bill. But suppose you are living currently in a flat, in an apartment, and you are building a new house, new independent house. So multiply by 1.5 times minimum. 2 times you multiply if you are going for ACs and lifts all. If you are not going for lifts, just simply multiply by 1.5. Whatever consumption, let's say you are doing a 400 units of consumption here. So 400 into 1.5, 600. So 600 units will be consumption in the next new house. 600 divided by 130. Whatever is the value, that much capacity of solar power system you need to put to make your electricity bill almost zero. For this video, I am considering 3 kilowatt you have chosen. You are going for a 3 kilowatt solar power system. So capacity also done. The third thing which we have to select is between on-grid, off-grid, hybrid type of system. So one by one, I will be telling in fast mode, on-grid, off-grid and a hybrid type of system. I will be focusing more on on-grid and hybrid. Off-grid, usually people are not installing nowadays and which is not as worthy as other two. So I will be skipping the off-grid part. So first, on-grid system. On-grid is the basic system. 70% plus people go for on-grid system because it is one of the lowest or economical, you can say, because there are no batteries involved in this system. So lesser price and the system is very good. So how it works? 3 kilowatt of solar panel I will put up on your terrace. It will generate electricity in daytime. It will offer to your meter. Means meter, it means you. So the power will come to you. All your load, all your appliances can run. You run whatever you want to run. If you are not able to consume at that speed, because solar is generating your day requirement and night requirement in daytime only. So that means it is generating at a higher speed. So you will, of course, you will not be able to consume at that speed. The extra electricity will go to the electricity board. In the night time, solar power will become zero. The power will come from the electricity board. So this procedure will happen till the end of the month, and end of the month calculation will happen how much you have given to the electricity board in daytime minus how much you have taken from the electricity board in the night time. Difference of which you get bill or you get money. For example, 3 kilowatt generate 400 units of electricity in a month on an average. If your consumption was 450 units in that month, 50 units electricity board will ask you money. If opposite happened, you generated 400 units but your consumption was 350 units only. So that 50 units electricity board is supposed to pay you. Sometimes they pay you, sometimes they credit it to you. Let's say they are supposed to pay, they will pay to your account. If some of the electricity boards are there, they don't pay you but they credit into your account. That means next month you can consume 50 units of electricity more also. The electricity board is not going to ask you the bill. So this is called as on-grid system. On-grid system is very good, very reliable. The capacity is not a problem. Tomorrow if you are bringing one AC also, one lift also you have installed, one EV vehicle also you have installed, your consumption will go up, but the generation will remain same. But the difference of which only you have to pay the electricity board. The point is everything is going to run in future also. It's just that you are going to get more electricity bill. If you go to your native place for 1 month also, it will generate all the electricity and it will give it to the electricity board and all the money will come to you only. So there is no loss. The system never shuts down. But there is one problem with this system, and the problem is huge. The problem is if electricity board cuts your power for 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour or 10 hours, a full day, the solar is not going to generate at all. Even if the sun is generating or the sun is there at a 40-degree temperature, then also it is not going to generate any electricity for you. And that is a big concern. If you think the light cutting problem is not there in my locality or in my house, then you don't have to think about it, go for on-grid system. If you think the light cutting problem is there and you cannot bear the light cutting problems, let's say even if it is low, let's say 1-2 hours per week also light cutting is there and you don't want to face it, you need a backup. So in backup, two things can be done. One is you can go for a home UPS type of system. The home UPS, the same thing which we have been installing at our from childhood days. If you want to understand more about this home UPS thing, click on the I button on top and you can calculate the capacity of your home UPS and the battery for your own house. So this home UPS, what it does, it will come with a one UPS and one battery or two batteries depending on your requirement. So it will store the power from the solar, and when the light will cut, this home UPS will give you the power. But this home UPS, the good thing is it is not that costly. It is 20, 30, 40, 50,000 depending on your requirement. But the problem is home UPS doesn't run your whole house during light cuts. First of all, it runs only your basic loads: light, fan, TV, fridge, mobile charging sockets. That too also dependent on two factors: what capacity you have purchased. Your capacity is lower, you cannot run every light and fan. Second, it depends on MCBs also. Your home UPS is not connected with your meter. It is connected inside your house at a MCB level. You have seen your MCBs? You see multiple MCBs are there. So in houses, when the construction happens, electrical wiring or electrical designer, what they do, they make 2-3 circuits. So they make MCBs. 3 circuit, 3 MCBs they will give you. So your home UPS will choose only one MCB. Let's say you have 10 fans, 5 fans in connected with one MCB, 5 fans are connected with another MCB. So only those 5 fans is going to run, not all the fans also. This is the two problems with the home UPS. But you think, no, when my light will cut, I will run my whole house. I want to run everything. Sometimes what happens, it's a full summer month. Let's say it's a May or June or April type of month, and there is a light cut and you want to run your AC for half an hour just to make your room cooler. You cannot run that on home UPS. So in this kind of scenario, when you want to run everything during the light cut, so you need to go for a solar hybrid system. On-grid system I have explained you. Now I am going to explain you a solar hybrid system. So in solar hybrid system, in daytime it will generate electricity, it will supply it to you. If you are not able to consume at that speed, it will store inside the batteries. I will give you 2 batteries, 4 batteries or 8 solar batteries depending on your requirement. The power will go and stored in the solar batteries. When the batteries are filled and the sun is still there, it will start selling also to the electricity board. So in daytime, it will generate, it will store and it will sell also. In the night, when the night came, so solar energy will become zero. But now you have two sources with you. You have battery, you have energy stored inside the battery also, and the electricity board is always there. You have to choose which one you are going to use in the night time. You can tell your vendor, I want to use battery in the night or I want to use electricity board in the night. Let's say you have chosen electricity board and I tell people choose electricity board. So in night time, electricity board power will come and whole night board will give you the power. Next morning, solar will come, sun will come, solar will come, it will generate electricity, it will give it to you, but it will see the battery is there or not. The battery, there is no space because you have not consumed the batteries, so it will start selling. So this procedure will happen. Whenever there will be a light cut, the battery will take the charge and it will run your whole house. Just remember, the battery of the hybrid system runs your whole house. Everything is good with the hybrid system. Everything is good with the system, but only one problem. Hybrid systems are costly. How much costly? For a 3 kilowatt system, 1 lakh costly. Let's say 3 kilowatt is 1.7 lakh, hybrid system will be 2.7 lakh. So the cost is a major factor in a hybrid system. So you have to decide you want to go for an on-grid system or a hybrid system. How to calculate battery? Please go to the description section. I have put a link again. You calculate your own battery. Fourth section, subsidy program we have to take or a non-subsidy program. So now you have decided to go for a solar power system. Okay, done. Now you have decided to go for a capacity that you have selected 3 kilowatt. Now you have understood what type of systems are available. So you can go for an on-grid system if there is no light cut problem. If you have a light cut problem, you can go for on-grid system plus home UPS. If you want to run your whole house during light cuts, so you can go for a hybrid system. So 3 types of system I told: on-grid plus UPS and hybrid system. Choose the system which you would like to go for. So it's up to you for taking the decision. Now we will come to the thing is subsidy or a non-subsidy. Just understand one thing. For putting a 1 kilowatt solar power system, you get 30,000 subsidy. For 2 kilowatt, you get 60,000 subsidy, and 3 kilowatt or 3 kilowatt till 10 kilowatt, any system you are putting, you get 78,000 fixed subsidy. But subsidy programs are costlier. You will get money, but subsidy programs are costlier. So for example, you are going for a 3 kilowatt system. If you go for a 3 kilowatt system, subsidy quotation will be 27,000 to 30,000 costlier than the non-subsidy program. But the good thing is, in subsidy program, you get 78,000 subsidy back. So 78,000 minus 30,000, whatever is the value, 48,000 that you are going to save to go for a subsidy program in a 3 kilowatt. If you want to go for a 5 kilowatt system, subsidy quotations are 50,000 costlier than the non-subsidy program. But in subsidy program, you get 78,000 back. So still 28,000 you get net benefit in subsidy program. So for 5 kilowatt also you go for subsidy. But when it comes to 8 kilowatt, 9 kilowatt and 10 kilowatt, subsidy programs are not good. You just do your own calculation and let me know in the comment section why it is not good to go for a subsidy program in 8, 9 and 10 kilowatt.